Good morning, my name is Joe Cashwell with Rotorcraft RC. Well, we're here to introduce you to the 960 Pro case. We can configure this into anything, any design, any setup, anything that you want, just like we can our other cases. This one is showing an iPad 12.9 inch recessed upper, and we went ahead and put some audio in this. This is the one that we bring to shows and show people with some of the stuff that we can do. This is also available with the Movi Pro chargers, with V-Lock chargers, with extra storage. We can put another storage up here, just basically anything you want to configure. So this is the 960 Pro, and if you ever see the designation plus after the end of it, that's when we put a couple of the Q6 Plus chargers in it. And these are great for accessory chargers, for your goggles, for your transmitter and receiver. These work really good for that. So the 950 Pro that we used to build, or we still do build it, we just put 4 Revolectrix PL6s in it instead of 2 of these dual power labs. So this is 2 channels built into one housing. This is a great charger, but it is no longer available. They have a new version that's out now. It's the PL6 and the PL8 Touch, and it's got a bump controller mounted right to the face of it. But the way our chargers mount in the case, because they stand vertical in the case, be able to get the power supplies and everything in the cases. With this one going away, it's made us do a little bit of redesign. So now what we're doing is, for the big cases that we need 7 and 8S capability or full 40 amps, what we're doing is we're doing 4 of the single PL8s. So instead of being two channels, we're going to have 4 single channels. It's still 4 outputs up to 40 amps. I do like this charger. I've owned one of these since they had the version 1. It's still in one of my cases here that I use all the time. This charger is a beast. If you notice, it's got 2 fans per channel instead of single fans per channel. It's much thicker, much taller. It's got just this beefy heat sink inside of it, so you have a lot more discharge capabilities out of this charger than you do the PL6 or the dual PL8. So that's one of the benefits about this. It does have some real beefy electronics inside of it, so the pro guys are just going to get just reliability that's unmatched with any other charger on the planet. So this charger, this case, we've moved the bump controller into the bottom. You don't even have to have an upper now. So if you're looking for an economical case, we also do this as a build as you go. So you can do the bottom deck with the bump controller and everything set up, and we will just put the hole here for you to add an upper deck later. If you know what you're going to do later, we can make all the connections and have them hanging in the bottom. And then once you put the top in, you'll just run the wires down it and make all the end plugs, make all the end connections, final connections, and you're good to go. This does have an oversized storage. This is one of the largest storages that we have in cases. And this is available up to 4 power supplies. We're going to show you some video of a couple cases we just built. You can put 2 Meanwell 2000s and 2 Meanwell 320s. And the 320s are as if you're putting a couple Q6 chargers up here for accessories. They're all the RSP line of power supplies, which have a 5-year warranty, but they're voltage sensing. So no matter where you go in the world, you plug this case in, it's going to power up and it's going to work. So with the 2 IECs, this case is a power hog. We definitely recommend running it off of 220 volts, and you get full 80 amps out of the Meanwell 2000s, which is a full 40 amps per channel out of the case. But it does run very well off of 110 volts. If you plug these into 110 volts, then you're going to get 60 amps of power out of the Meanwells, which is 30 amps of charging out of each channel. So this case is just a beast. It does have handle and wheels, so the pro guys that are rolling this thing through airports or on set, moving it around. The one that we're going to show you that we just shipped with the V-lock chargers and everything in the airport, it shipped at 70 pounds. So you take 3 pounds off of that for 5 pounds off of that for packaging and stuff. So you figure it's a 65-pound case. The venting has been changed to accommodate the 4 fans, which would be 2 per channel, which these chargers sit side by side. So the venting has been changed. Different, but actually the configuration and layout and framework on the inside is exactly like this one. Now on the video that we're about to show, the customer gave us approval to video the case and post the video. We're just on an NDA with them, so we can't show the name of the company, but we really appreciate them going ahead and let us use their case, because this case is a beast. There is so much in the upper. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll be back in a minute. Well, how about that for a case? That thing, I told you it was full. That case was such a big build, and they had such a short window for us to build that case, that Kyle went ahead and did all the bottom while I did the upper. Now, and once we started designing it, we realized how much material we were taking out. That's why you see the double back plate. across the upper where the V-locks and the iPad were at, because we needed some more meat back in there. It's almost like it was just doubled up to make it more rigid and safe, good for shipping. But if you guys have any questions, you know, you can always email me at Did it again. If you guys want to email, you can always contact me at rotorcraftrc@gmail.com. That goes to all our devices, the computers, the phones, everything, so you'll always be able to get a hold of me. And you know, you can always look at our website at www.rotorcraftrc.com. And also, please subscribe to our YouTube page. We're not putting up videos as fast as we have been because of things like this, but we're trying to get out at least one out a month, one out every 3 weeks. So I'll try as much as I can. Rotorcraft RC, keeping you in charge.